You know that moment when you're riding in a car or you're driving down the street and all of a sudden you're stricken with fear. Why? Because you see an elderly driver.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger.
Whoa, what was that? That was the old school intro, ladies and gentlemen. If you have seen that before, if you've been with me that long, I want to say thank you and I love you. And I'm happy that you're still watching my videos. So I got a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary for you. Uh, I'm not really going to be talking about the gameplay at all, really. I mean, I just had to kind of make this commentary, get things off my chest. I was involved in a car accident yesterday. This was actually like my first, I guess you could say, legit accident, and it's kind of funny because I wasn't, like, we weren't driving. But, I'm still a little pissed off about this whole thing. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you guys what happened and really cover the topic of why I don't think old people should be allowed to drive once they reach a certain age. So let me explain to you guys exactly what happened and how this all went down. I was spending the day with my parents. We were down in Sacramento, California, for just doing odds and ends stuff. Just going down there, doing appointments, all that goodness. I live like an hour north of Sacramento, so if you guys like live around there, hit me up. Um, yeah. So we were gone all day and we drove back. And it's funny too. It's really ironic. Like I literally busted 91 miles per hour on the freeway or highway, whatever, on the way home. But this car accident like happened while we were in a parking lot with the car turned off. Like I don't know. That's just ironic to me. So we pulled into this little local market parking lot uh, right before we got home because my dad had to pick up some beers because that's what he likes to drink. And so the car's in park. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. My mom is riding. She's in the driver's seat, and we are parked in front of the store. Like not the side of the door, but like across. Like you have to walk across the parking lot. We're like on that side. It's really. I'll show you some pictures. Um, in this commentary, you'll see it. But we're parked, and all of a sudden, like 30 seconds after my dad goes into the store, this gray car just all of a sudden just like hits the side of us. Like it doesn't hit us like our car's vertical and it hits us horizontal. Like it doesn't happen that way. It was almost like it hit us parallel how we were, like it skimmed the side of us. And like what the heck happened. And we see him and we go up and he goes up over the curb. And at the end of the curb there's like a really steep downhill, and he starts going down that. And I was like, holy crap, that just happened. And so my first reaction was I get out of the car and, I make sure the dude's alright. And I see, he's an old man. And I'm like, oh, great, here we go. And so I'm like, okay, I'm glad he's okay. And he could, like, hardly walk, so I don't know what the deal with this was at first. And then I look and I see my car. This guy ripped the entire front, like, portion of my car off. Like, you're going to see a picture of it right here. And so that's what my car looked like. After that, he hit us on the driver's side of the car. So I'm like, if my mom like decided to like exit the car when this happened, like that could have ended very badly, but it didn't. But yeah, so it's a bummer. And here you can see a picture of how his car like went up and over the curb, and he stopped halfway down the hill. And so take a look at that. Now, as a young adult with a great passion or love for my car, it's my baby. I love the car that I drive. It picks up the chicks. You may not think so, but really, it does. They dig it. Girls love my car, and you could be jealous, or you could just more props to you, man. Um, so yeah, I got really pissed. This guy, he makes it up the hill and he really can't walk. He's kind of hopping around on his feet. And this guy, like he's like, my feet are bad. I'm sorry. And I really get pissed off and I start yelling at the dude. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Like why did you do this? And I guess his foot slipped off the brake. He was trying to park next to us, and he hit the accelerator, and I was like, why are you even driving? You shouldn't have done this, you know. And you know, the whole time that really helped me out was, you know, thinking that I'm kind of glad that this happened to me, and it's really weird saying that, but I'm glad that it happened to us in this parking lot instead of it like him actually getting into a wreck on the main road and maybe killing someone or himself. But no one was harmed in this, and it's just a real bummer. Yeah, so my car, like, I had to tie the front end on with a rope and all this, and you know, things are gonna be resolved with his insurance company, or I hope so, or yeah. But yeah, I was really pissed, and I apologize to the guy because I know that he's an older man, but I really want to start talking about why I don't think old people should drive. If you are a fan of the TV show South Park like myself, you've probably seen the episode where they decide to take away the licenses of all the elderly people in the town, and I think the episode's called Grey Dawn, and then you know they fight back and they take over the town with guns. It's a really funny episode. It's one of my favorite ones, but it's really brutally honest. It's about how all these old people are driving around killing people, and you know, it's just the thing is, I totally agree with it. Um, I really think that old people, I that's kind of a broad term. Elderly people, I'm saying like 75 and up, maybe 70 and up, should really like have to be checked out. Like, I don't think that it should just be automatic that they take their licenses away. I think it should be where once they reach a certain age, they like really need to go undergo a driving test or some kind of medical examination to determine whether or not they're like could safely drive. Because you know, elderly people are always on medication or they have weird things going on with their body, and it involves a lot of accidents. I mean, just elderly people driving are so annoying. They're so a pain. They're either going super fast, they're reckless, or they're going like 30 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone, and it's just a really frustrating thing. And you guys, if you're old enough to drive, you probably know what I'm talking about, and you'll understand if you're a younger guy, and you know your license is going to be in your future, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's just, oh man. So if you guys really think I handled like how I took things, you know, I made sure he was safe. I got a little pissed off. I apologized to the guy, and you know, things were resolved. I'm just trying to have a positive look on things. So yeah, if you guys think I handled that well, leave a comment below. If you would have done something differently, let me know what you guys would have done. Because at one point I really had to restrain myself. I felt like punching this guy right in the face, and if I did that, that probably would have like not helped the situation at all. It probably would have made things worse for us, and if we ended up having to go to court to sue this guy, yeah, that's just like not a good thing. So that was a little life story of mine. If you want to like the video, that'd be great. If you are new to my channel, you're new to my life stories, come on over and subscribe because I got plenty of stuff for you. And I love you all. So yeah, Purple Grizzly, Modern Warfare 3, Old People Shouldn't Drive. Peace out, guys.